Today we are back with a TLC My Strange Addiction video. The person in this video is addicted to eating sand, and I won't lie, I can't really blame them. I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes if I ever go down to the beach and get a little bit of sand in my mouth, I do love the crunchiness. However, I'm not like this person where I'm addicted to it.
My name is Bria. I'm 19 years old. I'm addicted to eating sand.
Okay, why did I low-key get it? Yet again, I have eaten sand before. I don't know why, I just love the crunchiness. However, we just seen her eat a big spoonful. I don't eat that much.
I just love the crunch. It's always good on top of food.
Oh god, so she's putting in food, oh no. Yeah, I don't take it that far. The way I like it is if you get like a wee small tiny bit, like a small tiny grain just for the crunch. She's putting it in her food.
Like a seasoning or something. I've taken a tortilla chip, dipped them in sand and ate them, and it gave the chip the best crunch that I've ever got in my entire life.
I mean, yeah, that would be proper crunchy. You're chewing a chip with salt, or not salt, sand. That would be like fireworks going off in your mouth.
My favorite combination of sand is when I mix it with gum. It's just like mouth-watering.
I mean, I kind of get her. Yet again, I have eaten sand by accident. However, this is like a step too far. This is pretty extreme.
Bria's addiction first developed 5 years ago when she accidentally got a mouthful of sand at the beach. She was instantly hooked on the crunchy texture.
I eat it when I go to my room, when I'm walking to class.
Oh my god, so she literally eats it every single day. Where does she get it? Does she go like down to the beach and get like a spoonful? We're all told by scientists to worry about the rising sea levels. We should now worry about the sand disappearing because she's gonna eat it all.
Before I go to bed, I put like a pinch in my mouth. When I wake up in the morning, there's still pieces in my teeth.
How have your teeth not completely disintegrated? How have you got teeth? Imagine if you give her a kiss, your lips would proper get ripped.
When I first found out that Bria was eating sand, I was like, oh my gosh, that is crazy, that's nasty.
I mean, of course it's nasty. Do you realize what she's eating? She's literally sat there chomping in sand 6 times a day. Oh my god, 11,000 times since her addiction began. How much sand is that? Like, that has to be buckets worth of sand.
When I'm craving sand, I lick my finger and then dip it inside of the sand and put it on the back of my teeth and just chew it.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that didn't look like sand to me, that looked like dirt. What type of sand is she eating? Like cement sand or like actual sand? Because if you didn't know, sand is basically rocks, like crushed up. I think that's what sand is. Where's she actually getting the sand? Is she going to like a shopping ban sand? Is she going to the beach? I just can't get over the fact she's eating it 11,000 times.
I like the fact that it grits on my teeth. It gives it that crunch that you don't get from food.
Yeah, but that's not good. That's the bad bit. Your teeth are going to be completely falling apart. Imagine what her poos look like. Oh my god, imagine her constipated. Pushing out a poo would rip your insides to shreds.
Bria is so dependent on that satisfying crunch, she turns to nail files when her sand supply runs low.
Oh, shut up. Don't. I can't laugh at this because this right here is mental illness. I can't be dealing with this. I can't be bothered. It's 8:30 at night. I'm going to go out for a walk. It's nice and sunny outside. It's literally just rain, so like the weather's perfect. And I'm sat inside watching a video about a girl who's addicted to eating sand.
It has like sandpaper on it. It gives me the same crunch. Sorry. Put it like in the back of my teeth.
I'm gonna see what her teeth look like. Has she even got teeth? That is a nail file. That is used to file down nails. That's gonna file down your teeth.
And just go like this.
Oh my god, she was proper munching on it. Like, she was literally munching on it like I'd munch on Doritos.
But Bria's cravings can't be satisfied with just any sand.
My favorite sand is actually the sand from the playground.
Oh my god, the playground. So that's where kids go and play. Do you realize how grubby kids are? Them little snot weasels are running around with like diarrhea, Ebola, COVID. Kids are not clean. Kids are minging and you're eating the sand that they basically sit and fart on.
I start by taking a handful. Then I take like the big rocks out. It's natural. It's straight from the earth.
I mean, it's not from the earth, or is it? Where does sand come from? Because whenever I think of sand, I think of the beach. Wouldn't it be best to get natural sand from the beach? Like literally swim into the sea and get sand from under the water. That would be the best type of sand. I'm really interested to see what the parks in her area look like. Like, I bet you they're running low in sand because she keeps eating it all.
It's really good and it's really crunchy.
I just can't get over the crunchy sound effects like I actually can. Watching this videos make me feel sick, but I also do want to give sand a wee bit of a crunch. Sand found outdoors is often contaminated with trash, chemicals, and animal feces. This contamination can spread lethal levels of bacteria along with parasites when eaten. I mean, you don't say. It's not like we didn't know that the whole time. So she basically is eating dog shit. I was talking about how disgusting and minging kids are. She's literally eating dog poo.
I am worried about my sister's health. Knowing that she's eating sand off the ground, that's kind of scary.
It's not kind of scary, it's very scary. She's literally eating sand. If she had like a little crunch like every month, that's not that bad. I'm sure she wouldn't die. She's eating it 6 times a day. How much sand does she eat? And is she going to move on to ashes soon? If her sister dies, she's probably going to eat her ashes.
I don't know exactly what's in the sand that I eat, but I really don't care.
That's what happens with all of them. They know it's bad, but they don't care because like they just don't care they're addicted. That's kind of like what addiction is. It's like you don't really care what the repercussions are. You don't care if you could possibly die, you're just addicted to it.
I couldn't even imagine what I would do without sand.
Maybe you can't imagine what it would be like without sand. However, all the play parks would be fully filled up with the sand. They're probably running low because you eat it all.
19-year-old Bria has been addicted to eating sand and nail files for 5 years.
Okay, so she's 19 and she's been doing it for 5 years. So this started when she was like 13 or 14, something like that. So she was pretty young when this started. Oh my god, oh.
She crunches on the grit up to 40 times a week and carries a stash with her at all times.
Like, this actually is so funny, but it's also so scary. Imagine literally looking into her car and you see her with a wee dish of sand eating it. You would not let this woman near your children.
Today, she's decided she's ready to reveal her addiction to her best friend, Precious.
Apparently her best friend doesn't know about her sand addiction. A lot of times these people can tell something's up, but they just ignore it. And that's what you shouldn't do. If you notice your friend's going through something or doing something bad, don't ignore it. Hit it on the head. It's also just started to rain outside, so it looks like I'm going to be stuck inside for a while.
How do you feel about secrets?
Depends on what the secret is.
I love how your friend's so smiling and she's going to turn around and be like, oh yeah, I love to eat sand. I just can't believe this is real. How are you addicted to it?
I wanted to tell you that I like chewing on nail files and grinding them on the back of my teeth.
Yeah, so her friend is very, very mortified. I don't blame her. She's basically been told that her friend likes to eat nail files. I actually forgot about that bit. Like, I was thinking about the sand. She actually eats nail files, the stuff you file your nails with.
Why you do that?
They give me like this tingly feeling in my body.
Yeah, that tingly feeling is probably it ruining your body. It's literally ripping your body to shreds. Keep in mind, nail files are used to file your nails. Oh, it makes me cringe. I am very squeamish. I don't like the thought of, it's starting to make me yawn. I don't like the thought of nails getting filed down. It makes me feel a bit icky. I don't know why. I'm quite squeamish. It makes me tingle. However, that tingling feeling you're getting inside your body is probably it ripping your internal organs to shreds. That's what they're made for.
I find them a little tasty.
Like, how you do it?
You want me to show you?
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't show her. No, 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 no.
Just like, put it on my, like here. Just
Ooh.
grind it on teeth. Like that.
Oh my god. Oh, see her face. Look at that face. That's how I feel. Like, I'm mortified.
Kind of making my teeth hurt a little bit, and I ain't even
Why?
chewing on it. It's just not normal.
You don't say, sweetheart, you don't say. It's not normal. I want to see what this woman's teeth look like. Has she even got teeth?
It's really weird that Bria likes nail filers. It made my teeth cringe.
Same, it literally made me shiver. And usually if I feel like a shivering sensation, it's not for a good reason.
Another secret.
Got another one?
The reason I like nail files is because I also like to eat sand.
Yet again, I can't judge her because I've eaten sand before. Not like loads like her. But you know, if you get like a little bit in your finger and then it's like in your mouth, you feel the crunching sensation. I do like it. It kind of reminds me of eating hard-boiled sweets. However, I'm not like her where I've eaten it 11,000 times.
I do it every single day.
Oh my god, I just realised something. They're literally getting a pedicure. They're getting their nails done and talking about this. Imagine the people who are doing their nails are thinking they're probably going to hide all the nail files.
I can imagine, like, eating sand to be healthy for you.
It's not.
What could it possibly do wrong to me?
I don't know, maybe clog up your internal organs, literally kill you. Keep in mind, you're basically swallowing loads of little rocks. On the outside, it might look harmless and it's not doing damage, but the real damage is on the inside, where it's ripping your body to shreds.
Everybody step in the sand, germs and stuff.
Poo.
Maybe you should find something else to chew on that's healthy.
Yeah, exactly. Find something else to chew on, chewing your own fingernails. I personally love eating my toenails and fingernails. It's really bad. However, it's a lot better than chewing in nail files and sand.
I think she's a little bit of everything. Concerned, creeped out, disturbed, you know. I'm still gonna do it no matter what people say about it.
Yeah, well, I don't blame her for being creeped out, concerned, and never want to talk to you again. You basically admitted her you can't stop eating nail files and sand.
A life without sand will be pretty close to incomplete.
And that's where the issue is, and hopefully now you're gonna get a bit of help.
19-year-old Bria has been addicted to eating sand for over 5 years, collecting her supply from parks, beaches, and playgrounds. But her sister Celicia is worried that sand could be harmful and wants to convince Bria to get help.
I mean, it's good that you want to convince her to get help, however, that might not happen. With people like this, they don't care about the repercussions, they don't care about the fact that they could die. They just want to fuel their addiction, like they're literally addicted to it. You do have to keep in mind addiction comes in many forms: alcoholism, drug addiction, addictions like that. Like, if they're addicted to it, they're addicted, they can't stop.
I know that you're eating sand, but how much are you actually eating?
I don't really know how much I consume a day, but it's more than before.
Do you do it a lot?
Just when I think about it, so if I'm eating something, I sprinkle it on it. If not, not, then I'll just eat it by
So
itself.
you sprinkle it on it like it's a seasoning.
Yeah, basically that's what she does. She treats it as if it's salt. To be fair, it's probably better to eat sand than salt because salt is really bad for you. However, yet again, you probably shouldn't eat it.
Do you eat like for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Yeah.
Bria, I don't think that's good.
Of course you don't think it's good because it's not good. She sat there nibbling in sand. Like, that's awful. You don't do that. Whenever I watch these videos, I sometimes get irritated by the people who are around the addict because they enable and they don't stop them. You should step in and actually stop your friend. Figure out where she gets the sand and like ban her. I don't know, say that she like touched the kids so she's not allowed like near kids parks. I'm telling you, sometimes whenever I watch these videos, I get proper pissed off.
I am worried about my sister's health. I feel like sand is very dangerous for the body, and it really scares me.
Sometimes my teeth hurt, and sometimes I have stomach aches.
Oh, well, I wonder where that's coming from. Maybe the fact you're eating sand and nail files. You know, that's maybe why your teeth are hurting.
That's really scary. If you're already having pains now, then I'm worried about how worse it can get.
I mean, it's only going to go down from here, to be honest. If she's getting tooth and stomach pains, that's not good. Usually whenever you get them feelings, it's because the damage has already been done and it's coming to the surface.
Later that week, Bria sees a physician to find out if her addiction to sand could be harmful.
Should we all make a bet? Put your hand up if you think that it's going to be bad. I'm putting both hands up. Oh my god, I kind of look a bit muscular. Sorry for that little sidetrack. However, she's going to a doctor and she's going to be told exactly what everyone else thinks. It's not good.
I've never told a doctor about eating sand. I feel really nervous.
Yeah, you should do, because if you go to a doctor saying you're addicted to eating sand and nail files, they're only going to tell you one thing, which is to stop it.
Where do you get your sand?
I usually find it at the beach. Sometimes I get it from a park.
Do you understand any of the worries that may be associated with eating sand at all, or dirt?
I love how he's literally speaking to her like she's an idiot. He's basically looking at her and thinking, why in the world would you eat sand, you bloody idiot?
If you're in areas where soil gets contaminated, that's a concern. Those problems are not insignificant with the risk of infection, theoretically, but also where you might get some issues with constipation or bowel obstruction.
I mean, to be fair, if she farts, dust just flies out her ass, so she ain't gonna be constipated. I feel like models are gonna follow her diet. For breakfast, instead of having food, they have a black coffee and a bit of sand.
Bria needs to stop eating sand. The sands around her could be contaminated with bacterial, parasitic, and viral infections.
You
some
don't
of which
say.
could be potentially life-threatening.
Oh my god, no way. Her eating sand could possibly end up with life-threatening injuries. I never seen that coming.
This is your colon, okay, and this is basically stool in your colon. What I don't see on this x-ray is any evidence of any areas that are calcified or look like sand on the x-ray.
Okay, so she's eating the sand, but the sand's not showing up in the x-ray. Where's the sand going? Is she literally farting it out?
However, it doesn't escape the problems we still have. Depending where your sand comes from, you could actually acquire certain infections from that. One that can be life-threatening is the acquisition of parasitic infections.
This man's basically telling her that she could get parasite infection. I'm also kind of surprised that it hasn't happened yet. About a year ago, we watched a video about a woman who was addicted to wasp stings. And very soon after the program aired, she actually died.
I strongly recommend that you stop eating sand.
It does make me more concerned than I've ever been at all. I don't want to stop, but for my health, so that my family's not concerned, I do want to.
Okay, that's good. So you do actually want to stop eating sand. Thank God that she admitted that, like, it was not good, because sometimes these people don't care and they continue to do it. Anyways, we've got 5 seconds left. Let's see if she actually stopped. Bria has not eaten sand since filming. Oh, okay, so it went from good to bad. Bria has not eaten sand since filming. She still snacks on a nail file every day. Okay, so she's stopped eating the sand. She's still addicted to the nail file. So she's halfway there. She took 5 steps forward, 3 steps back. We just need to get rid of the nail files. Well, anyways, guys, that's what we have to do there. That is a woman who's addicted to eating sand. If you're gonna ever have an addiction, your addiction should be watching Connor Reacts YouTube videos. So go through and watch all the videos I've been posting for the last 3 years. Well, anyways, guys, that's what we have to do there. That is my strange addiction video. If you want to see me watch more videos like this, let me know, definitely will. Press that big red subscribe button and see you all tomorrow for another video.